Okay, we're super excited about this. It's time now to take a look at some of the week's stories that impact branding and brands. So branding expert and host of the Chatter That Matters podcast, Tony Chapman, a reunion of sorts. He joins us once again back in the studio. Happy New Year, Tony.
Nice to see you, Tony.
Good to see you. Welcome back.
Always so much fun to be with you guys.
That's great to have you here in studio. Okay, so a couple of weeks from now, we got the Milan Cortina Olympic Games. They're happening here. Yesterday, we had the Canadian Olympic Committee announcing a partnership with Tim Hortons, so definitely a sort of clear connection to the brand. But we also saw this week that the Ontario Lottery and Gaming Corporation announced a new Team Canada Lottery, cleverly named, no Olympic sort of reference necessarily, but, you know, brands try to connect either officially or unofficially to big events like this. What do you make of this? Because some people just want to stick with that attention, but they don't have to pay the big, you know, price to get in.
Yeah, you know, anytime an organization tries, especially with the Olympics, to kind of side rail it, not pay their thing, but, you know, get the attribution, I'm against that, especially with our Olympic team. They need money, the athletes need money, and I'm a big proponent of stepping up and being a sponsor. And you look at what we got this year. We've got Petro-Canada, Canadian Tire, RBC, the longest sponsorship, and now Tim Hortons coming in. So what a great lineup. I'm so excited about it, and I think they're going to do great. Lottery, I hope proceeds are going to athletes. If not,
I believe
shame
it
on you.
is. Yeah,
Well,
I believe some of the proceeds
But I want to
are,
see what is going there, because if I'm buying that lottery ticket, I want to know it's going to a good cause.
Exactly, right? If you're using that association, then the people benefiting should get something.
Yeah, and pay for the Canadian Olympics, you know. This is the government sponsored. Yeah.
Okay. All right, Tony, moving on, you know, baseball, Toronto in free agency. They're really busy trying to beef up their roster. We really want
I like that.
And you must be so excited.
Beef up,
yeah, beef up. So this is a meaty conversation because Bo Bichette is getting an offer from Animl, a steakhouse in Toronto, that he gets to eat steak for life if he signs with the Blue Jays. And he has said this is one of his previous restaurants. So is this smart? I mean, we've seen it with the Kawhi Leonard thing.
Kawhi and Dine.
And now this restaurant saying, Bo Bichette, please stay in Toronto. We'll give you free food, free steak for life.
They made the same offer to Ohtani as well.
Yeah. So here's the interesting thing. We're talking about it, so it's good. You know, they're getting their name out without spending a lot of money. Here's my advice to them. If they called me up and a free steak and they can do it. Signature steak, let's say it's their rib steak. They tell you what, you sign, you get rib steak for life, but guess what? When you sign, anybody, the first 100 people that come to our restaurant gets our signature rib steak, the steak that you love. Focus on what you sell versus just trying to claim some attention. And that was the only advice I'd give them, because this people have gone to this well time and time again. But bring it back to the fan, because honestly, was Bo Bichette going to...
Yeah, he doesn't need to worry about paying for steak, right?
His checking account. He could buy the restaurant, let alone eat free steak there. So that's the only thing I would try, is try to bring it back to my restaurant, the patrons, and have them part of the win versus just the athlete. But the fact that we're talking about it, it's good marketing.
Kind of like the restaurants where if the Raptors win or hit so many three-pointers, you get free fries or free pizza or something like that. Like there's those kind of things.
I was at the Raptors
That's kind of what you're getting
pizza,
at, right?
Pizza, now it's on a QR code, which is kind of fun to do. do it.
But the hashtags.
Things like that.
Again, it's a smart way of getting yourself in the conversation.
Okay, this is something we caught online recently. Ed Sheeran sent a message to Heinz. This was a couple of years ago, but he had an idea for an ad, texted them a message, and then Heinz recreates the ad using his text message almost word for word. What do you make of this sort of combination almost?
Absolutely brilliant. First of all, he has a Heinz tattoo on his body. This guy seriously loves this product. And the fact that he writes this ad, and instead of trying to have it all, let's turn it around, how many times can we get Heinz in it, just build it that way, just shows you authenticity. And this is why I think this ad resonates so well with people, because they can see Ed Sheeran going into this restaurant feeling very uncomfortable and obviously trying to just dismantle all the puffery by just saying, by the way, with that blah, 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 can you give me some Heinz ketchup? So I think it's a brilliant use. This brand, time and time again, is realizing humor, going into the cracks in the wall and finding a little niche to build is the way to build a brand nowadays versus just coming out and exploding and going Heinz ketchup and how it pours and everything else. They're really reinventing their brand. With this
That's
price.
what I wanted to say is Heinz has been around for so long. It's kind of like, how do you find a new way to sell your product in a way, right?
Yeah, and having him come on and do the ad and actually be part of it and everything else, it's again, authenticity. This is an influencer that's influencing you because they love the brand so much it's tattooed to their body. Full marks for them. And I just love the fact that brands nowadays are taking themselves a little less seriously and having a little bit more fun with it. And that's to me what
Yeah.
Heinz' signature does.
I actually got a bit of an idea as you guys are talking about that. His song "Shape of You." If Heinz ever wants to remarket the bottle of ketchup or relish, they could do a music
I'm
video
getting tired of you
collaboration.
trying to jump in my chair.
Yeah, which side of the couch do you want to sit on, Ken? Yeah.
This happens every time.
No
You've got to
kidding,
start
yeah.
a marketing company.
All right. Well, Tony, we're going to save that seat for you for next week as
Yeah.
well. We'll see you then, and you'll be in studio
I'll
next
be in
week too,
studio
right?
next week.
Awesome.
All right.
Thank
Looking
you,
forward to
Tony.
that. Tony Chapman from Brand Chatter, Brand Matters.